Balake. Where is Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Ron.
Ron is right here, everyone. Thank you for joining me and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we actually have some good news coming out of Los Angeles. This isn't breaking brand news. Leah Remini tweeted this back on November 15th, so 4 days ago. Scientology has lost one of its primary enablers on the Los Angeles City Council. The guy who was giving them most of the air cover, carrying their water, doing some of their dirty work, carrying their dirty laundry, whatever you want to say, has been ousted in the most recent elections. And quick caveat, guys, I have a pretty firm rule on my channel of not delving into any partisan politics stuff. I recognize it's not why people come to my channel. It's not why I created my channel. It's divisive almost no matter what you're talking about. And so I've got a pretty firm rule. I simply don't do any partisan politics on this channel. And I'm not going to do any partisan politics in this video either, but we are speaking about Los Angeles. We are speaking about city council elections. I'm sure all of the politicians I'm about to reference have some sort of political baggage associated with them. Just realize we're only talking about any of this because of the Scientology connection. That being said, here is the tweet that Leah put up on November 15th. I have amazing news to share with you all. Scientology has lost its chief enabler on the Los Angeles City Council. Mitch O'Farrell, who is pictured below, has lost, and Hugo for CD13 has won. Congratulations, Hugo. So she's referring to Hugo Soto Martinez, whose politics I could not care less about. He has defeated Mitch O'Farrell. Interestingly enough, Mitch O'Farrell's Twitter account now does not exist. I don't know, maybe it was just a political office account and he had to take it down. That doesn't seem entirely likely to me. It seems like maybe he's gone into hiding. Anyway, here's the tweet that Leah put up on October 13th, explaining to everyone why Mitch O'Farrell had to go. Leah says, if you constantly ask, why isn't anyone doing anything about Scientology? Here's your chance to make a difference. In this photo on the left, you have Scientology exec Shane Woodruff, who was my handler when I was a Scientologist. And you have LA City Councilman Mitch O'Farrell. In this photo, Mitch O'Farrell presented a laudatory proclamation to Scientology in 2014. He did this many years after reporting and first-person accounts made clear that Scientology is a dangerous totalitarian cult. Here is Mitch O'Farrell in 2018 presenting another proclamation to Scientology executive John Goodwin. This was, again, after years of reporting, exposing Scientology, after the Going Clear book, after the Going Clear documentary, and 2 years after my series on A&E premiered. I'm not done. Mitch O'Farrell kept openly supporting Scientology. In 2021, Mitch attended the Scientology holiday lighting celebration and helped to push the button, turning the lights on. What's stunning about the 2021 holiday lighting event is Mitch O'Farrell attended that event over 1 year after Karen Bass faced a ton of scrutiny for her past attendance at Scientology events. At this point, Mitch is a top enabler of Scientology's criminal behavior. Here's what Mitch O'Farrell said at this Scientology holiday lighting event in 2021. Quote, after 20 months of pandemic, now more than ever before, we need an infusion of hope and happiness and optimism and love and mutual respect. LA City Councilman Mitch O'Farrell said this about Scientology, a totalitarian cult that destroys people's lives, separates families, bankrupts people, and inflicts horrific psychological devastation on them. It's sick and unacceptable for a person holding elected office. Many of you know about Scientology's abuses, but here's the thing that often goes unmentioned. Scientology is virulently anti-LGBTQ. Not just your standard Christian church level anti-gay, but Scientologists believe that LGBTQ people are better off dead. There has been plenty of reporting on this, and it's a well-known fact. Scientologists believe that LGBTQ people are better off dead. They consider them to be the most evil and dangerous people. Scientology forces its members who share that they're LGBTQ to go through horrific conversion therapy. So you'd think that Mitch O'Farrell, who is gay, would want to stay away from an organization that forces LGBTQ people to go through conversion therapy. Apparently not. So here's how you can actually make a difference and help put a stop to Scientology's horrific abuses. Mitch O'Farrell is up for re-election this November. Ballots are out now. Mitch's opponent is Hugo, I forget his last name. A vote for Hugo is a vote against Scientology. There are many Scientology properties in Council District 13, including the Celebrity Center. Scientology desperately needs a councilman who is on their side. Every single Scientologist who lives in District 13 will vote for Mitch O'Farrell. Every single one. Turnout is low in these local races, which is how Mitch O'Farrell keeps winning. If you live in District 13, please vote for Hugo. If you don't live in District 13, please share this thread. You can make a difference here for all the victims of Scientology. One of the ways in which Scientology survives is by cozying up to elected officials like Mitch O'Farrell. Mitch not only does nothing to expose Scientology's abuses, but also endorses and supports these abuses by using his office to praise Scientology. He is complicit. Whether you're voting now or on election day, please cast your vote for Hugo for LA City Council. Hugo won't enable a dangerous totalitarian cult. Hugo stands against fascism. Please tell your friends and family you can help end Scientology's reign of terror. So considering how low the voter turnout is for local elections like this, and considering that the largest concentration of Scientologists in the world is in Los Angeles, arguably in Hollywood, it certainly is refreshing to hear that Scientology's number one ally, number one enabler on the LA City Council has in fact been voted out of office. I'm sure that is in no small part to the exposure from Leah Remini by Mitch O'Farrell's endorsements and enabling of Scientology. So there you go. Some fantastic news that I'm happy to be able to share with you this Saturday. We could use it. We could use it. The news of the Danny Masterson jury being deadlocked is just, it's really kind of bumming me out, guys. So when I remembered that I had some actual positive news about Scientology's influence taking a major hit, I figured great opportunity to share that with you today. All right, everyone, that's all I have on this. Thank you to everyone for watching and listening. Thank you to everyone who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.